Good morning children. Welcome back to our video lecture. In our previous video, we had studied about air pressure and today we are going to continue with the second part of the same lesson in geography, lesson number 4, air pressure. Pressure belt on the Earth's surface. The heat received from the sun is uneven in different regions. Hence, the distribution of the temperature is uneven from the equator to the poles. So now children, here when we have a globe, you can see the distribution of the air is different from the poles to the equator. Now here this is the center part of the earth, and as this is a bulge part, the sun rays which are falling are perpendicularly falling on the equator, but the north pole and the south pole does not receive the sun rays as which they are received on the equator, and that is why the temperature near the equator is different, and the north pole and the south pole the temperature is different. So thus the distribution of the temperature is uneven from the equator to the pole. As a result, the temperature zone are created. We have studied this in the previous class. Now, equatorial low pressure belt. The sun rays can be perpendicular between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Now, when we see this globe, as I had already told you all, these are the imaginary lines. Now you can see there are some lines on this earth, on this globe, they are imaginary lines. So accordingly, here is the center line that is known as equator, and from this equator, that is 0 degree to approximately here, that is 23 degree north, and from this equator to 23 degrees south, there is a zone which is known as, here there is a line that is a Tropic of Cancer, and in the south it is known as Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, so these imaginary lines which are at 23 degree north, that is Tropic of Cancer, and Tropic of Capricorn is 23 degrees south. So the temperature is higher in this region. So as they are near to the equator, the temperature is higher in this region. Okay. Hence, air in this region gets heated, expands, become lighter and moves towards the sky. So in this region, from equator to the north pole, 23 degree north and 23 degrees south, the air becomes heated, it gets expanded and it rises up into the sky. As this process operates continuously, a low pressure belt gets formed in the central part of this region between the parallels 5 degree north and 5 degree south. So now in this previous picture, you all can see this clearly. This is equatorial low pressure belt. It has formed 5 degree north and 5 degree south. This is 0 degree. Okay, this is the equator, and 5 degree north and 5 degree south. This air has got heated and thus there is a equatorial low pressure belt. Okay, now we are going to study mid latitudinal high pressure belt. The heated air becomes lighter, starts ascending, and after reaching higher altitude moves towards the polar region. So here what happened? The heated air becomes lighter. Okay, the air which has got heated, it goes up, starts ascending, and after reaching higher altitude, after reaching the higher altitude or at certain height, moves towards the polar region, that is towards the north and the south pole. Due to the low temperature at the higher altitude, now what happened? When we go to the higher altitude or the higher mountainous region at the higher height, the temperature is low there. the air cools down and becomes heavier. So there again the air come in contact with the cold air and thus it becomes heavier. This heavier air descends down in both the hemisphere in the region between 25 to 35 degree parallel. This leads to the formation of high pressure belt in this parallel of latitudes in both the hemisphere. This air is dry, hence the region does not get rainfall. Consequently, most of the hot desert on the earth are found in this region. Now here in the picture you can see this is the mid latitudinal high pressure belt which is between 25 degree to 35 degree. Now here what happened, the wind has got heated, it is rising up into the sky. Now here there is a polar wind, okay, so that is a cold wind. Now because of this cold wind, when it comes in contact with this cold wind, again it starts coming down, and then when this is going up and this is coming down, here there is a formation of mid latitudinal high pressure belt. Okay, so here there is a formation of mid latitudinal high pressure belt. Same thing happens in the southern part also. The lighter air goes here, the heavier air goes down, and thus there is a formation of mid latitudinal high pressure belt which is between 25 to 35 degree north and south. Okay, the next we are going to study about subpolar low pressure belt. Due to Earth's curvature, now what is curvature? In this we can see the Earth, the globe is curved, it is a spherical, okay. So this shape of the Earth is known as a curvature. So due to the Earth's curvature, the area between two parallel gets reduced as we move towards the pole. So as we are going on this Earth, this is the bulge part at the center, but if you are going up to the north part, it goes on becoming reduced. The size is going on reducing. Here also it is bulge. As you go towards the south, the size get reduced. Okay. So as the result, due to the Earth's curvature, the area between the two parallel gets reduced as we move towards the pole. This results in lesser friction of the air with the Earth's surface. Air in this region is thrown out because of this reduced friction and also because of the Earth's rotational motion. This leads to the development of a low pressure belt. This condition is observed in the area between 55 degree and 65 degree parallel in both the hemisphere. Polar high pressure belt. In both the polar region, extremely north pole here from 66 to 90 degree and here also in south from 66 to 90 degree. Okay, so they are known as polar region. In both the polar region, the temperature is below 0 degree centigrade throughout the year. Hence, here the air is cold. As a result, high pressure gets formed. Okay, so the air is very cold here because the temperature is 0 degree and because of which there is high pressure belt. These are called polar high pressure belt. They generally occupy the area between 80 degree and 90 degree parallel in both the hemisphere. You can see in your textbook the picture which is given, figure 4.2b. You can see there is a polar high pressure belt which is given, which is in dark blue color. You can see it is from 80 degree to 90 degree. Okay, so this is very cold and here the pressure is very high because the climate is very cold in both the hemisphere, in the North Pole and the South Pole. These generally occupy the area between 80 degree and 90 degree parallel in both the hemisphere. The duration and the intensity of the sun rays varies during particular period of the year. in both the hemisphere. As a result, the location of the temperature zone and the pressure belt depends on the sun's heat also vary. So what happened here? The sun rays which are falling on this particular in North Pole and the South Pole, they are different. As a result, the location of the temperature zone and the pressure belt also depends on the sun's heat, and thus they are different. This change is of the order of 5 degree to 7 degree towards north in Uttarayan and 5 degree to 7 degrees south in Dakshinayan. This is called the oscillation of pressure belt. Always remember, the major difference between the temperature zone and pressure belt is that the temperature zone are continuous and are spread from the equator to the pole, from torrid to frigid. Pressure belts are not continuous and areas of high and low pressure are found in different regions from the equator to the poles. Effects. Air pressure has the following effects. Origin of winds. So whenever there is a formation of the air pressure, origin of winds, the winds get originated. Generation of storm. When the high pressure belt and the low pressure belt air come together, there is a generation of storm. Convectional type of rain. Okay, so when the air get raised up into the sky, the vapor holding clouds come in contact with the cold air, and thus they bring the rainfall, and that type of rainfall is known as convectional type of rain. Air pressure affects the breathing activity too. So air pressures, usually when you must have experience, if you all are traveling and if you are going to a hill station, you must have experienced that when you are going up at the height, the breathing activity or your breathing activity gets little bit affected up to the certain level. Okay, it happens because of the air pressure. The next we are going to study about isobar. The line that joins the places of equal pressure on the map is called an isobar. So with this we have completed with the lesson. In today's lesson, today's topic we had studied about equatorial low pressure belt, mid latitudinal high pressure belt, subpolar low pressure belt, polar high pressure belt, and isobar. I hope you have understood this part of the lesson and the lesson is clear to you all. Notes of this lesson I will be sending in the WhatsApp group. Please see that you all complete the notes on time and see that your books are completed and you all study the question answers which are given to you all. Okay children, thank you.